Hey, what is happening, y'all? I wanted to give a little update on my knee. So far, my knee's doing really good. I'm able to walk around. I'm already back at work, and me being back at work and having to, even being on night duty, having to walk around a lot has gotten a lot of my flexibility back, but I'm still not 100%. But hopefully, here in the next couple months, I'll be able to get back on the water. For now, I'm gonna try to do these. I try to do like a Tackle Tuesday or something like that. Do some little hacks that I do for fishing, and one of them that I want to share with you today is what my brother and I did as a kid. There was a city park that my mom used to love to go to. That she would go walking for exercising, and there was a little pond there, and it was very unclear if we were able to fish there or not. Now, there were other kids there that would fish too, but since it was very unclear if fishing was allowed, my brother and I decided to do a little trick. When my grandpa would take us fishing, sometimes what we would do was use Coke bottles and tie about 2-3 feet of fishing line to it with the hook on the end and some live bait. Anyways, we would be fishing the canals in our area. That some people still do it, but since 9/11, the canals have been like gated up and you can't get in there anymore. But we would go upstream to the we would go upstream on the canals and drop the Coke bottles with some live bait and let that float back to us. And if they didn't hook anything, then we would just repeat it until we caught something. And sometimes when we went fishing, that was how we caught our fish, and we wouldn't get anything with our fishing poles. But so my brother and I decided that we would use the Coke bottles instead of using sticks, because the sticks will break easier. And what we did is we tied more fishing line to it and just kind of did the same thing, just added a hook. This one's just for demonstration purposes only, and sometimes we'll put a little sinker on there to be able to help cast the line out there some more, or or we would put a little float on there. That way we can have fun seeing the float, bob up and down. And typically what we were catching there was bluegill, so it was just fun hand lining them in and whatnot. But you can actually cast. You can do a little cast with this. So, and since we weren't putting this in the water, we would be able to put the hooks into the bottle to keep ourselves from poking ourselves and whatnot. But you can actually cast with this. Watch. Didn't hit the door this time. Yeah, you can actually cast with it and then free line it or hand line it back in. And it was something that my brother and I did as kids. So, uh, let's see here. Push that back in, and it doesn't matter how many holes you poke in it, because it was never going into the water. We were holding it with our hand, and we would just sit by the on the shore on the bank and just throw it a few feet out and just feel for that fish to bite and just tug on it a little bit to set the hook and then just hand line it in. Most of the time we caught bluegill. Sometimes we would catch tilapia. We would also catch crappie, and there was twice that my brother caught largemouth bass in that pond. One was with a piece of weenie, and the other one was with bubblegum, surprisingly. So, but yeah, that was our little hack. I'm gonna be doing some more stuff, some tackle stuff over these next couple months until I can go back out there and get back on the water. And one of the other things that I want to do, I want to finalize this project because August, September, and October is really good to be out on the surf and catch those catch the reds running. So I want to get this finalized and get it all glued up, and I'm actually gonna modify it from this so it can actually stand on itself. So I'm gonna take this cap off, put a T on here, and make it stick outwards so it can stand on its own. And then there's a whole bunch of other videos where people build these bait launchers. I'm not too worried about the design itself, on how the air flows and all that. I think there's going to be enough capacity here that it's just going to launch it regardless. So I'll probably be finishing up this project on another video. And lastly, what I want to talk about on this video is I want to thank you all that have subscribed to my channel and given me a bunch of likes. I had first started this channel last summer, and due to a bunch of technical difficulties with my brother's boat, because I am a mechanic for my day job, and I was trying to help my brother out with his boat, but he ended up having to do something else. It was too far for me to be able to help him out. So I didn't get to do a whole lot of videos last year. This year I've been doing pretty decent, and I'm hoping next year will be an even better year for me. I do hope to be back at it come end of August, September. And since I am in South Texas, the fishing stays good for most of the year, like 10 months out of the year. The fishing stays pretty good. But when I rebooted this channel this year, I only had about 12 subscribers, which, mostly family and whatnot. And now I'm up to 69. And what I would like to do, if I can get the 31 more subscribers by the end of the month, to get 100 subscribers and reach that milestone, and I would like to do a giveaway once we reach that point. And what I would like to do is give a $100 gift card, a Visa gift card, so you can use it wherever you want, whether you want to use it on gas, groceries. It'll be your choice. Once you reach that 100 subscriber milestone, I'll put out the details on the giveaway, and hopefully one of you all will be able to get that $100 gift card. That's gonna do it for this video. I hope y'all are out there enjoying the water, wetting the line, catching some bass, catching some reds, whatever it is that tickles your fancy. So catch one from me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.